Vespa would say hi, but she just yawned. It's been a very hard day being outside for a bit and then having a bit of play, wasn't it? Greetings, everyone. It is I, Kokoski here, and I'm welcoming you to the stream. The pre-stream, to be exact, where you have the opportunity to get here, get comfortable, and get ready for another day on Hills Far. Hello, how are you all? I hope you're all doing well. Hope you're all good. Hello, Vespa. Sorry, I have this picture and I quite like it. It's just hello, BGW, Ogre, Klaus, Demon Dragon. Hope you're all good. Hope you're all good. It is pretty hot, isn't it? Where's your White Tower remix? Oh dear. Oh dear. You don't get to see too many Lands of Lore remixes. Or just Lands of Lore stuff in general. Promise me you'll always be super duper careful when you're cooking, because stuff can get real hot. Like, there's even if there's a monster and your grilled cheese smells so good, even then, watch what you're doing. And there's Oppa2 Sauce with 70 months from Prime Gaming. Thank you ever so much. That's so kind of you. Thank you. And remember, if you've Amazon Prime or Twitch Prime, Change Jabber Prime, sub, you're spending right, leave spending on me. I mean, I won't say no. Hello, Vespa. Your eyes all droopy. You trying to get some sleep? Trying to get some sleep. Hello there, Kid Burton. Give the Kiko all the Bezo bucks. Hey, I won't complain about the Bezo bucks. Bezo bucks are good. They help me buy all the stuff I need. And then, while we are waiting, I will give a certain little cat though some pet. Oh, look at you! Oh, fussing all over you. There you go. Sorry, I gave her some fuss. Ah, fair enough, Locanus. There's nothing worse than eating a cold grilled cheese sandwich because you weren't careful enough. Yeah, that is words to live by. So, the last of my antibiotics was taken this morning. And I ran out of antivirals a couple of days ago, so now it's just paracetamol if I get pain, or in this instance, which is quite rare, but there's off Vespa goes. And sometimes I just get general feelings of uncomfortableness. But if I sit at certain angles, it's minimized. Hope disease well, it's well on its way to doing so. It's well on its way to doing so. Like all the scab, like the scabies, scabies, that'd be a very different disease. The shingles have, I was going like shingles, scabies, yeah, no, not scabies, shingles. The shingles have generally retreated and are now limited to like only a few small areas where there's scabs, and the infection appears to be all but gone. It's just a question now of hoping that there are no lingering long-term side effects. Which there could be. There could very well be that. And if there are, well, I've got good news for me, and that is that there is no cure for that. It's just a question of, if that happens, waiting and hoping that they go away eventually. But that's just something I'd have to live with if it happened, wouldn't it? That's just something I'd have to live with. Right now I'm just sat here with all of you in a Relatively warm room. Relax. It is pretty warm in here. It's not as warm as it was yesterday, though. It was warmer yesterday. Quite a bit warmer yesterday. How is everybody, though? I hope you're all doing well. I do have an amiibo for today, all ready to go. And the other amiibos have yet to arrive, though they definitely have been ordered. So they're not here yet. One of them's here. You're awake! I would be surprised if you were able to reply to me and you weren't. Hope you're doing well. Okay, I do like that picture a lot as well. That picture's quite good. Boris almost has a an austere pose there. Going well back from holiday, but apparently I did not stay on your stream for long enough one day. Oh no, your watch stream is reset. Oh, you had quite a watch stream. That is a shame, but you know what? That's just an opportunity for you to get another one started. Just an opportunity to get another one going. More than that? No, it's not. It's something EverQuest again. The nostalgia, it stings me. Well, I hope you enjoy it. I, for one, have no nostalgia with EverQuest. So there wouldn't really be any nostalgia sting for me. Never played it. But that's just because we are different people and have experienced different things. Like I keep getting emails from the company that does credit scores, going, "Haha, your credit score has changed," and I'm like, "Haha, I literally do not care because I'm not currently taking out any mortgages or anything else." So, okay, I'm sorry. I just got a notification on my email account saying I just got an achievement. Why am I getting an achievement for checking my email? I do not need to gamify my email checking. It's called work. My stream sheet died on the stream I watched from start to finish and had several messages in chat. Twitch does work in very strange ways. Life is a game. A game that we all ultimately lose. Or is it win? Now, that's a movie, Canis. I don't know because I didn't check when they were like, show me the stuff. And I'm like, no. And then I closed the thingy. Also, I think the guy that did that voice clip for the email service is sadly not with us anymore. Now, low-hanging joke is me trying to climb a rope. I'm adding that as a quote. Oh no, it's raining. Darn it! I have no idea. He probably didn't get a lot of money for it initially. Oh no, is the quote thing broken? Oh dear. I'll have to solve that in a moment. Hang on. Hey there, everyone. Oh. Right now in Hillspot, it's 2 p.m. on Thursday, July the 30th, 2026. You know, I heard Flick is taking time off in Hillspot. Right, I need to know how to spell quote. Yay, it's working! He loves our bugs so much, we have need to share with him in order to make his time extra special. That's all for now. I hope you enjoy Love Some Bobby Days. Thank you! Oh, sometimes when I sit at certain angles, my body goes, ah, pain. I'm like... Oh, dearie me. Look, I've already added one quote. Alright, I don't think the sombrero is appropriate attire for what I'm currently wearing. Or what I'm currently dealing with. It was absolutely attire for what I'm currently wearing, but what I'm currently wearing is not appropriate for this weather. It is overcast. Well, fair enough. I've not really been following the news on Dawn of War 4. Well, if you want free rainwater, actually it wouldn't really, because it's not that capable of preventing water. It is always interesting when people go, aren't you keeping track of this game? No. I probably should be, but... I mean, I'll follow things if they catch my interest, and sometimes they do. There are many relatively modern games that I've played that I've really enjoyed. Like, I was following the news when the DLC for Gator Game was announced. I was like, oh, better follow this account so that I know when it's released so that I can play it. And then it was released, and then I played it, and it was very fun and wholesome. Oh! Yo, Senstar, it's me, Canberra! This is a Hangout Invasion, you in? Don't mind if I do! Hey, what's up? Well, I imagine they didn't want the story to be about Eldari or Chaos, so they're not there. I have a collection of them coming out eventually. Sorry for being so sudden, just felt like chatting with you, Sandstar. You're hungry? I bought you a peach. Dig in! Thanks! We always need more of those. We do not, in fact, need more peaches. All the villagers will hand peaches over. Peaches are the we will hand you this fruit. They sometimes come over and go, hey, have a peach. A sign of my age is the fact that whenever anybody mentions the game Menace, I think of the game for the Amiga and not the more recent game also called Menace. That's just a sign of my age. Like, when I think of Menace, I think of this was a game that had a few levels that referenced it in the original Amiga release of Lemmings. But that's just my age. You know, tomorrow, though, we get to see not a huge amount of extra grinding for Titanite chunks in Dark Souls 2. We'll probably see it in the pre-stream, but we won't see it much further beyond that. We need to get those chunks so that we can upgrade our stuff and become incredibly powerful. Far more powerful than you could possibly imagine. Meanwhile, I need to pour myself a glass of beverage. And that reminds me of the fact that Alien Colonial Marines is a game that exists. Miss Monday. Yes, we did in fact finish RimWorld, Alias. It is done. We actually got the credits. Oh, don't worry. We can get the card game. No, if no chunks drop, then we just stop and we take the souls. Oh, I should get out of your hair soon. I don't want to wear out my welcome. Oh, well, guess you're not getting the card game. Your home's pretty rad. Thanks for hanging out with me. Nah. Yeah, no card game today. Crisis averted, I know. Such a crisis. Oh, it is warm. Oh, it is very warm. I have a fan basically aimed at me, and it does stuff, but it does not do enough. It does not do enough. Right. Unfortunately, I'm feeling warm, but it is quite wet on the island, so we need to dress for the rain. Let's see, dress for the rain. That's just gonna get wet. That won't get wet. Well, it will, but it won't have us get wet underneath it. Okay, we need a hat. Aha! Hat. Hat has been... Oh, sorry. Hat been acquired. Now the difficult part. I need to... Ooh, that really works. Unironically, that really works. Yes. Okay. A little too green, that one. Ooh, that'll work. Oh, that'll work, though. Okay, Kiko has had yes. Look at my amazingly cool outfit. Look, you gotta talk about the failures in video games as much as the successes. For every No Man's Sky that started off bad and got better, you have Colonial Marines, which started off bad and, as far as I know, kind of stayed bad. I've not played it, by the way. I'm taking what I heard and the general reaction to the game at the time. Time to... Fans fix the code. That is fair enough, but you know, it shouldn't have been the fans' job to do that. It should have been the company that made it. They should have fixed it. Nice to see you. I hope you love hanging out my place today, Eeks. Got a thing for you. Give me a thing that I am, would you like? Thing? No, what is it? It's a mystery. I will open it now. Someone just, yum. When this whole person's gonna be rude. Thanks a bunch. I'll trade you. It's an exercise bike and you love those. Thanks, Bila. Hey, it's so weird to see you. What do you need? I just want to say hi. When it comes to the world of fab fashion, what do you think is the most important part of being stylish? Fashion is so deep. It's like philosophy with fabric. That's sometimes sequence. Some folks say philosophy is that they need to wear exactly what everyone else does. Me, I'd rather define fashion than just follow it. Don't worry about other folks. Wear what you like. I have to say that there have been times where I have, got excited about a thing and then got disappointed. One of the big ones I've spoken about before was Underworld Ascendant. I did back it, not to a major level, and I ended up never installing it, unfortunately, because I heard about what the game was like. And it wasn't good. And apparently it is, rather than was, horrendously unoptimized. Senstar, hey! Nice to see you. Oh, I remember hearing about Brink. Want to give you something? You did back Star Citizen. Hopefully you didn't back it for a lot. Gotta go ahead and open this. Oh, this is great. It's some oranges. Thanks, that's so thoughtful of you. I have something here for you. A comedian's outfit. Thanks, Sky. Everything okay, Male? Auditor. In rainy weather, the humidity temperature can change fast. I tried to pay attention and make time adjustments to baking times and ingredient measurements. Oh, that makes you sound arrogant anyway. When it rains, it's better to make things you don't need baking. Oh, you mean Mighty Number 9 that will make the bad guys cry like an anime fan on prom night? That Mighty Number 9. So you ran into each other before, right? Well, I'm back again. It's really easy to stop by for a visit, what with the nice hotel here on Hillsfar. This will be a quick visit for me, but I hope you'll look out for me while I'm here, Malarkey. You know what I'm realizing? It's important to capture your vacation memories and photos. After all, there's a limit to how much information the brain can store. Nowadays, you can just stash everything on a smartphone. It's a great time to be alive. I mean, maybe Daikatana was, it had other problems. Oh, I had a game that I backed that never even got out even in early access. It sounded really cool. Admitted I only backed it for like £7-8, and then it just kind of died. Don't worry, according to the person that was working on it, the one remaining guy left, he's still intent on getting it out. I don't think he's intent on getting it out. But that's okay. I pretty much wrote off that money as a lesson. They did, however, Mighty Number 9 came out in a much more workable manner than... Oh, so Mighty Number came out in a more workable manner than Daikatana. Whoa, I kind of thought you'd get out of the rain, but here we both are again now. Seriously? You rock. What do you got? Although to be fair, Daikatana has the unique privilege of having 3 different versions that are all different to each other. And one of them is incredibly different. Oh, I see what's inside. There's something tastier than some oranges, thanks. Thanks, I could eat for days. They're scary good now. Well, there's another. Here, have Canberra's photo. Another photo from Canberra? Not the photo I wanted, but hey. You can actually forget to the nice time. Let's chat. I'm using an umbrella, but I ain't happy about it. These things are such a pain now. But last time I left mine behind, it got soaked that I was laid up peeing for a week. It was real bad. So if that's the alternative, I'll take the umbrella. Mi amigo, great to see you. Oh yeah, she's gonna fail. Oh, for real? Yep, I'll hand you thing. Can't hand someone else's photo. Oh, I can't wait to open this. Ooh, could you hear my tummy rumbling? Is that why you got me these oranges? I'm just gonna take that away for 5 minutes from now. I can't let your wobbling hand was so generous to me. Hey, you gotta take an instant muscle suit, okay? No photo from Keaton. Me amigo, what have you gotten yourself into? Rather, Wingo. Sorry, wrong person. You know what? At this very moment, Flick is visiting Hillsfar. I heard that he makes some really interesting fashion choices, so I'm gonna have to see for myself. Is that who I think it is? Oh, you! We've met before, haven't we? On this very island, even. We must have, I'm sure of it. I love hot dog costumes, and standing in incredibly quiet stations. I simply love it here, don't you? It's a shame I'll be going home tomorrow, Cluckadoo. Oh, but listen to me go on. I'll leave you be, but I'm sure we'll see each other again. I'm surprised to say it, but there is a certain ambiance to the rain on this island that is captivating. Serene as it is, though, I would still rather have clear skies. Yeah, I do remember that he certainly regrets the ad campaign for Daikatana. Well, it was in Sandstar. I was hoping you'd come over to say hello, quite so. Why, you shouldn't have. Well, I insist. Would you like thing? Well, what could it be? Some oranges, my. Thank you, Sandstar. I can't wait to try. Oh, yeah, I don't think it was his idea. You know what, I'm going to return the favour. Here, take this. It's some random square tile flooring. How random of me. Do you need me for something quite so? Want to chat? Now this troubles me. A garbage can. I live by the saying everything in its place, quite so. And this is simply not the right place, don't you agree? Maybe it's just me. I have a vendetta against garbage cans, don't you know? It's not even the first time recently I've spoken about it. Want to hit this one? Oh, rodeo! Ah, oh yeah, it's me again. Hi, Senstar. Look, how can I stop myself from visiting more when you have such advanced hotel technology here? I mean, the bedsheets are sparkly clean every time. How do you even do that? What a downpour, huh? Wonder if it'd be like this all day, chaps. When rain or shine, I'm gonna take this the funnest trip ever. Time to rally the bugs for card games. They'll get given hotel umbrellas. I believe, if I recall, they'd already launched another Kickstarter for a different game before that one had even come out. I don't think that Kickstarter succeeded. Like, I think if Mighty Number 9 had looked more like how it was in the original sketches, and the marketing hadn't been how it was, I think it could have done much better. Oh, Mighty Number 9 was an absolute train wreck. And I was there stood on the sidelines watching it and going, well, I'm glad I'm not involved in that. Welcome! I guess you're here for the tour of soon-to-be world-famous Genesis Gym. Got a thing for you. What for me, Berserk? Got a thing for you. Got him now, I can't wait. So I'm trying to right about now. Thanks, I'll eat this later. Look, the one thing that you can unequivocally say about me from the past is I was a doofus. I was very, very much a doofus. Some would say I still am. Give it a moment. Let's take care of something here. Oh, hello. That's where you are. You're there. Sorry, just handling a thing. I also found a cat. Just lying there. Being cat. I don't know. Go scratch your take. Please take a Baji to your gory. What's going on, Berserk? Like, 4 million could have been the starting point needed to keep going. The ball catcher, right? Pretty sweet, ain't it? But equipment's only half the equation. You gotta know how to use it right too, Berserk. Like, Wonder Song is a game that had a much smaller budget. Like, Wonder Song was kickstarted, and I think it had like I think it earned like $20,000. Not to the same scope, but look at what Wonder Song was able to achieve. Hello. Sunstar, what's your step, okay? I'm making me an orange end table. One of the bugs in the phone said that there were instructions in my ear while I was sleeping last night. So I gotta build it before I forget what it even is. What? You know how to make an orange end table? Sure. That's so cool. You're always on top of things, I'm usually stuck under them. I want to tell everyone about the orange end table, so I scribbled down the recipe. If you know anyone that wants to know how to make it, can you hand them this note? Maybe I'll just roll the cookie grease as much in the middle part. Sure thing, Darwin. It'd be great if a bunch of folks made an end table. Hey, what do you need? Let's chat. You know what? I've been thinking that I want to get serious about picking up volleyball. The first thing I gotta do is look for a good place to do it, but I don't know what makes a good place for it. So the first thing I gotta do is figure that out there. Actually, you know what? I don't think I ever learned the rules. How come you gotta know so much to play a sport? Maybe I just run around here as fine instead. Hey, what's new there? What is it? Hang on, I need to check something because I was pretty sure I wanted the so you know, if I do that and then compare that with, hang on, so I'm just checking stuff here. Yeah. So, an interesting thing. So, Mighty Number 9 came out in 2016. What came out 2 years later? I can take it, I'm gonna open it. Someone just yummy, that's a good thank you. I'm Senstar, I'm gonna lay on the floor and eat that, I might even share with the bugs. Here, Senstar, a white botanical tile wall just for you, dear. Thanks, Darwin. What came out 2 or so years later? Mega Man 11. Mega Man 11. Which went, hey, this is how you make a 3D or 2.5D Mega Man game. And make it really good. As far as I know, Mega Man 11 was really good. Hey, Sunstar! The bugs heard you walk this way and now you're here, yay! Huh? Do I get something? I mean, it's like, if you want Mega Man, there's some Mega Man. What's inside? I'm gonna look. The more just yummy, looks good, thank you. Who's Sunstar? I'm gonna lay on the floor and eat that, I might even share with the bugs. Yeah, man, it's a candy machine, enjoy, Chirp! I mean, I can make you all turn to dust. Hey, what do you need? Guess what, Sinstar? I can tell what folks haven't been done just by the smell. It's basically a superpower. Like, what if I told you that GTA 4 came out in December 2008? So soon, GTA 4 will be 18 years old. It's okay, I can make you feel even older. GTA 5 is 13 years old. Nearly. Hello, Sandy, what's mine is yours. Don't be looking to find any dust now, because you're liable to find it. But don't worry, Skyrim's got you covered, everyone. I've enjoyed what I've played of them. Yep, the NES released closer to World War II than it did to today, yep. Just remember, folks, we will now be closer to the year 2050 than 2000 forever. You're welcome! Gotta wait for him to stand up. He might be a while. He might be quite a while. It's pretty fancy, to be fair. Boris does not care for my schedule, indeed. Cares not one iota. Wow, he really does not care. Alright, buddy. I'll catch you in a moment. Don't worry. If I leave and then come back, he'll be standing up for no reason. It's alright though, aren't they celebrating soon the 40th anniversary of the Transformers movie? Lord, I imagine things are really like it here. Just something to give me. So now you... Well, it is, I'm excited to open it. So now you too can remember the amazing fact that now in the Transformers canon, Optimus Prime has said, I'm going to turn into a truck now. Some oranges. Smells damn good too. Ah, gives you a good home in my belly. They love free results always a thank you. Have some warrior armor. I mean, for a toy commercial, it's not a bad movie. Hey, what can I do for you? What's that? Oh, I've gotten soft in my old age, but I was quite the hooligan when I was younger. Used to wear these pants that were so big you could legally use them as a parachute. You couldn't run them, you could barely even walk, but everyone knew you were super tough. It's like, yeah, do I like my toy commercials? Just like the Care Bears movie. And the second Care Bears movie. Which has a line about playing a game of disappearing bears. And then there was the third Care Bears movie that didn't go to cinemas. A lot of things are nostalgia, but you always gotta remember, what you watched when you were younger was, something that defined you. They were both better and worse than you thought they were. in all respects. Some shows you'll look back on and go, oh, this is actually very clever. Some things you look back on and go, well, that was pretty dumb. Like the Visionaries, that defined parts of my childhood. Very dumb. But the power is yours, area. I've seen bits of it here and there. I never really was a dedicated watcher of Captain Planet, but I remember bits of it. Don't sell that. Honestly, I'm surprised I'm selling stuff at all when this is in my inventory. Yep, still there. So who are we? We're looking for Margie now, aren't we? Yes, we are. Well, the things you watch when you're younger, they often have an incredibly big, like, all kinds of things have big impacts on you. For one reason or other. Sometimes it's because you love something, sometimes it's because you hate it, or sometimes it's just one scene from one show that you think back on 20 years later and go, huh, that really had an impact on me. I feel sorry if I ever do become, like, massively successful for book stuff. When people start asking me about what my inspirations were, they're like, what inspired you to do this? I'm like, haha, here are my incredibly dumb inspirations. They'd be like, but these have nothing to do with what you're writing. And I'm like, I know! I know. But that's not how inspiration works. It doesn't, like, directly inspire you all the time. Sometimes it's just, here's a thing that put a filter on all of my, like, creative ideas. It inspired how I look at things. And it was dumb. Like the Visionaries. The Visionaries is very, very dumb. There's a reason why, among the toy sales being poor, that they didn't get a second season. It was mainly because the toys did not sell well, because they were made in an era where G.I. Joe-esque toys were going out of fashion, and they were G.I. Joe-esque toys. But the show was also very dumb. I'm glad I have it on DVD, but oh my, is it dumb. Like, there are some, like, I have some, like, weirdly specific memories about things. I have the memory of for instance, that my playthrough, when I was younger, of Final Fantasy VII was the PC version. In all its MIDI glory. In all its MIDI glory. Boy, what an experience that was. And there's Margie. Hey there, Margie, this is Mr. Fashionable. Lovely backlaw. Thank you. Oh, it's Thursday. That means a new episode of my favorite porcupine true crime show, Pointed Questions. I hope DA will lay off this week. He's always badgering the witnesses. And then I played Final Fantasy VIII. Also the PC version. There was not a PC version of Final Fantasy IX. I played that on the PS1. I still have that copy. It's over there, along with all my other PlayStation 1 games. Margie's walking about. Oh, Sandy! Didn't expect to run into you here. I'm a little shy about trying clothes on in front of anyone, Tootie. Got a thing for you. For me, really? Yep. It's fruit. And it's not peaches. Oh, nice inside. Oh, this is great. It's some oranges. Thanks, that's so thoughtful of you. Here, I want you to have my coffee grinder. Thanks, Margie. Neat thing, Tootie. That's, sounds like you've made a decent choice there, Alias. Tootie, I never really feel like myself when trying on trendy outfits. I guess it's fun to step outside my comfort zone, but it's also weird. Fun weird. That's shopping for me. Maybe one day I'll sell a lot of my older games. I don't know. I probably won't. Or maybe I will. I don't know. I haven't decided. Thanks, please coming in. I will. Like, if I sold them, I don't know what I'd want to get for them is the thing. It's like my life, I feel, would be... Like, have I played them recently? No, but do I like owning them? Yeah. I do quite like owning them. Some of them have some really fond memories for me. And some of them are just things I like. I don't remember if I own Final Fantasy X-2. If I do, I don't think I paid very much for it. That was definitely one of the RPGs of all time. I know I own Evergrace. God, maybe that's what I should do for like my PS2... For my PS2, like, LPing debut. Evergrace. And be like, never let it be said I have an LP in a From Software game. Busts out Evergrace. You go, what is this mess? And I'm like, it's Evergrace. Or, of course, you could always play the first video game that Squaresoft made for the PlayStation 2. The Bouncer. Sorry, I can't talk about The Bouncer without referring to it like that. That game takes itself way too seriously. Way too seriously. The Bouncer. God, it's a fun thing to say, though. See, now, when you keep doing that, you realize where when you start Resident Evil, it goes, Resident Evil. Dino Crisis 4. Wait, no, that doesn't exist. I'm Dino Crisis. I didn't get anywhere near the attention Resident Evil did, even though I had dinosaurs. It's okay, though. The Sega Saturn got their equivalent game. Deep Fear. Oh, Deep Fear. Deep Fear is a game. Ooh, ooh, you finished Deep Fear. Oh dear, pardon me, commiserations. You played through the entirety of Elevator FMV Simulator. Why, hello, Sandstar. Welcome to the Hills Farm Museum. How may I be of service? I want to assess fossils. What would I be doing, sir? I'm more a flutter. Okay, though, the important characters survived. Oh, it's more than one I see. Well, let's take a closer look, shall we? Yes, indeed, they're quite splendid, but alas, some museum already has fossils such as these. I'm indeed tempted to purchase these for my personal collection, but no, I must exercise restraint. I'm telling you now. Might I help you with anything else? I'm good. Jolly good. Please enjoy the rest of your visit. There were many things weird about Deep Fear, including the entire boss fight with a mutated cow. Well, looky here, it's you again. We keep moaning to each other. I don't mind if I'm eating, taking a bathroom, and catching a few Z's. When duty calls, I'm on duty. Also, the amazing voice acting of, would you go out and have ice cream with me? Yes, I would go out and have ice cream with you. Woman dies. Now go fight a mutant cow so that you can free a dolphin. I'm gonna give a praise to this coffee. It's the best. It always tastes great every single time. What's happening to you today? Kev's and coffee, it's £200 a cup. Sure. What's the thing? There were definitely examples of incredibly good voice acting in video games. Lands of Lore came out before Deep Fear, has great voice acting. Kudelka is from the same time. That has really great voice acting too. Like, you could definitely get good voice acting. But then again, there was also, don't shoot, I'm a human. Oh, sorry about that. I'm gonna get killed soon by zombies. Make sure you grab my gun. Hello, Sunstar. I've never had a bad cup of coffee from Brewster. It's always excellent. What a mansion! Stop it! Don't open that door! Yes, time to head back. Blood. I hope it's not Chris's blood. The fun part is if you get the DS port of Resident Evil 1, it has the voice acting from the PS1 game. Here's a fun fact for you. Almost everyone in the voice cast for King's Quest V was people that worked at Sierra. King's Quest VI, you can very much tell they had a lot more money to throw at it, because they got some proper talent for King's Quest VI. They got some really good voice actors to voice people in King's Quest VI. And it shows. Although, the best voice actor they ever had was the narrator from Space Quest 4 and Space Quest 6. Who is sadly no longer with us. I still love that you can go in the zero-G area in Space Quest 12 and go and use the bunny on a sequel policeman, which will get you killed, because when you do that you can't escape. And the guy goes, don't throw the bunny at the sequel policeman. He might have a hair trigger. Like, someone thought, somebody's gonna try this. Someone's gonna try it, and we need a voice line for that. Which does remind me of the reason why I absolutely love Edna and Harvey the Breakout. Because, yeah, the guy that made the game worked way too much on adding interactions in the first act. But oh, is it a beautiful game because of that? It's such a beautiful game because of that. So many things you can do. It's so wonderful. So everyone, I hope you like Camo Frog. So you know how you like Bill's stare? Behold, Camo Frog. Oh, Camo Frog here. Nice to get a call. I guess you need something. Am I right? I see, you're inviting me to your campsite. Great idea. Ready or not, here I come, Tin Hut. The thing about Joe Kushin is he wasn't a voice actor per se. He was just a guy that worked at Westwood. Like, they struck gold there. He's like, I work at Westwood. Also, I'll voice Kane. And act Kane. Oops, I'm actually incredibly good at this. And he was. Or should I say, is. Hi, buddy. I'm here! Thanks you inviting me, that is. Thanks, Tin Hut. You know what would make me happy? A bonfire. Made right here. Sorry there, don't know what happened with my voice, but you want a bonfire? I can make a bonfire. Whoa, you do that for me? This turned out to be one amazing day, kiddo. Only, I'm leaving here tomorrow. Think you could find that time to do it to me for the day, Tin Hut? Look at those eyes. Look at those eyes. You think jock, but no. No. You think jock, but he's actually a cranky. Oh, that guy. Oh, that guy. Look at him. It's just a little guy. He's got a little lollipop. And his 1,000-yard stare. That is void. That are, like, tiny dots of void. Limitless void. Those eyes have seen 1,000 horrors. Also, more importantly, we got 100 nut miles taking a photograph. Very important. Now, the downside of having it rain is that we're already nearly done with the day and we haven't even had an hour pass. And it is really warm still. Okay, bonfire needs a campfire and wood. Well, give you the campfire initially, and then get more logs and set the logs on fire, and oh yeah, something very silly is about to happen. Something very silly is about to happen. What's a glint in your eye? Did you finish that DOA project for me, Tin Hut? I did. Have a fire in your tent. A bonfire handmade here. Can't get much better, Tin Hut. I knew it, you're so quick. As a thank you, I want you to have my clean room suit, Tin Hut. You've been in this nice to a crank like me from an off-island kinda makes me hate to leave. Did that surprise you by revealing my sentimental side, Tin Hut? What I'm trying to say is I'm really getting in to like this place. Feel free to invite me back here anytime. My new bonfire. It's not here yet. Crafted with skill by you, my pal. It's the best of the best, Tin Hut. When I first got here, I felt like a tourist, but folks here are so generous and giving. I wish I could return every favor. It really made me feel at home. So I think I'd live in it, Tin Hut. Well, live here. Oh, interesting. Well, idea ain't half bad, but I don't know if I can make up my mind just yet. I got it! Invite me to your camp again! I could use a little more time feeling out the island, Tin Hut. So now we leave. That's an interesting expression there. He doesn't smile. He sort of, like, frown smiles. Now, if we go back... Oh, apologies, the yawn. If we go back... Now he has this, more importantly. It is now on fire. We now have an active fire in the tent. This does not, in fact, seem safe. I think I have my thumbnail now. There we go. This is fine. That is my thumbnail. Perfect. I now need to see what the cat's doing, because the cat is stuck in this room. Do you want to get out? Oh, you curled up like a sausage. Or are you practicing to be a ballerina, Vespa? Mm-hmm. Oh my dearie me, you look so silly. Oh, look at you. You're looking very adorable, but you also look like a contortionist in the making. What about an intent? Ah, you could say that fire's intense. Ah. I like him already. Oh yeah, I gotta speak to him. My new bonfire! Grad with skill like you, my pal. It's the best, Tent Hut. Do you smell burning? Well, bye! You just hear crackling of flames and see smoke billowing out of the tent. That sounds like not my problem. I gave them exactly what they wanted. And now... Oh, you know what I'm going to be getting today? I was given that money a little while ago to... Oh, first thing I'll be doing is... Did I link this already? I did not. First thing I'll be getting is a link to the Throne wishlist, because, of course, gotta do that. Secondly, I was gifted a while ago, if some of you may recall, the funds to go get fish and chips when I started feeling better. And I think I will make good on that today. I think I shall get fish and chips, and I shall eat most heartily. Right. We shall get changed, because we need to get out of these clothes. But I think we might keep the general aesthetic. Let's find some different. Green hat. How about green shoes? Do we have any green shoes? Those decent green shoes. We can do better than that. We could actually do even better than that. Yes, we can. And then I need a very fancy top. I mean, that's pretty fancy. That's... Ooh, I quite like that. Ooh, I quite like that. Ooh, that's actually a very good... Ooh, that's very good. It's very good. I quite like that. That's also pretty good. Then again, that's... not that, though. No! This! I'm sorry, G-Vault. Look at that! Yes! Behold perfection. Yeah, sometimes I look at these pieces of fashion brilliance and wonder whether I should, you know, spruce myself up. And then I realize I'm just wearing, you know, shorts and t-shirt, and I'm like, yep, this is perfect. Right, what we got? Oh, we've got... I can't fish this up yet. I still can't fish this up yet. Okay, be careful. Oh, that's something big. That's something big. Yeah! Caught a blue marlin. Listen to this fish. It's got a point. Look at that. First time. Didn't even need to struggle. It was this big. It actually was that big. It actually was. What we shall do is we shall follow Bella around a little bit, because Bella will demo off how the villagers change what they're doing when it stops raining. Yeah, she's... Oh yeah, some fish are huge. I don't want too close to her, or else you'll slightly nudge into her, and if you do that too much, they'll complain that you're pushing them about. Where is Bella off to? She's being distracted. You don't know I'm being distracted. In about a minute or so, she'll definitely put that away. Hey, Bella. She is walking with purpose. I don't know what that purpose was, but she did just walk here, and now she is walking away. Belle has no idea what she's doing here. She came here with no plan. Yeah, don't fight the sea. Yeah, PSA from Kiko, never fight the sea. The sea will win. Well, there you go, see? She puts away the umbrella. Look at that nice little touch. When she feels like it's dry enough, she just puts away the umbrella. I thought she'd use the sunbed there for a moment. Yeah. There we go. Just quiet moment sat with Bella. Yeah, I know I'm that fab. Sometimes you just gotta take time to relax and do nothing. Sometimes you just gotta do that. But now, with it being 3 o'clock, it already... Well, sorry, I was about to say it already. It's only 3 o'clock. What is the hot item for today? What is the hot item? The answer may not surprise me. Cherry jam. One day it'll be something that is steel related and we will make bank. But if you give me one moment, I'll be right back. Me. I'm back! I have returned. Now I just get to unwind. And I get to look at the fact. Oh, I do need some more medicine. That is something I do need. I only have 7. Hang on, let me go and get more medicine. I doubt I actually have more here. Hi back, I'm G-Vault. Oh, hello G-Vault, I'm Kiko. I lied to you, I'm not actually back. And yet I'm still talking! Gadzooks. What is this tomfoolery? Truly, I vex people. You cannot, in fact, chat to villagers while they are lying on a sunbed. Oh. We have 2 people in this area. Meow. You know, I don't need people to help me when it comes to watering plants, but she insists. Sky insists. I'm looking forward to tomorrow, actually. Looking forward to streaming Dark Souls. Maybe I'll go find some of those extra bosses that I've been told exist that I haven't gone to fight. Maybe I might do that. Or get some items that I have overlooked. And just generally become more mighty and more powerful. More powerful than I could possibly imagine. You know, it would also make me more powerful than I could possibly imagine. Updating the apps on my phone. There we go. I am updating the apps on my phone. Tremble in terror as I have begun updating them. There were 7 to update. One of them is done. Another one is also done. So we're down to 5. And nearly all of them are done already. I like having a newer phone. This was something that used to take a very long time on my other phone, but not so now. I will also inform you that the email I sent out a while ago to that company, I have never got a response back. They never sent a reply. I have, however, been informed about the fact that I'm missing loads of money from the International Monetary Fund of whatever. And also people faking being a part of a company so that they can try and get me to sign up for a bogus sponsorship deal. Free money. I will give you a wonderful bit of advice. There is no such thing as free money. There is no such thing as free money. There is always a string attached. Even if the string is, there were conditions that were met previously for you to get free money. If somebody comes up to you and just offers you free money, it is not in fact free and there is something very wrong. You are, as they would say, being hoodwinked. I know. I know. When you're in control of printing the money, then have fun with inflation. As you devalue your own currency. So, you know when I said hoodwinked? So, hyperinflation, yeah. The Zimbabwean economy, sadly, was a very unfortunate example of that. A very unfortunate example of that, but I'm thinking about hoodwinked. And oh, I also have a Vespa that showed up. I mentioned hyperinflation, and here comes Vespa. Hyperinflation of adorableness is happening. Hello, Vespa. What would you like, Vespa? You want a pet? Yes, you would like a pet. And to think, at some point I was worried whether I'd be a good pet owner. So, here's an interesting fact for you. Does anyone remember the movie Hoodwinked? Does anyone remember the movie Hoodwinked? You've seen it. You haven't seen it, but you know of it. So, what if I told you that you just can't really... I don't know if it's still the case. Let me double check. Let's find out. Oh, nope. So, the good news is that it is now available for you to watch, but for the longest time, you just couldn't buy it. Like, it came out, and then it got a release, and then it just disappeared. It vanished. It quite literally vanished, and you could not buy it. Or watch it anywhere. And lots of people had weird theories about why it couldn't be watched or anything, but the sad truth was, it was owned by a company that went bankrupt, and the IP holder really, like, there was no real interest to pick it up, so it just became one of those things that was just floating around with no way to watch it. I, for one, like the fact that you can watch stuff. Like, have something readily available for me to watch somewhere. That sounds like a good idea. I like the fact that when my well, then they were not, but they my partner went, "Hey, want to watch this movie that I really enjoy, like one of their childhood movies, which is now one of my favorite movies." And I wanted to buy it, and there was just the vault that let me where you could just order the movie. It was the same service that my dad used for my grandfather, so that my grandfather and grandmother could watch the movie that they went on their first date to see. And that was incredibly wholesome. I think that unfortunately wasn't that long before my grandmother got... Well, they found out that my grandmother was actually incredibly ill, and then she passed, which was very sad. But the fact that they were able to do that, the fact that they could just get a DVD of this movie and watch it, was wonderful. We, by the way, have long entered into the era where, well, it was a sad thing, but it was also a long time ago. I am unfortunate in this. I'm both fortunate and unfortunate. I'm unfortunate in the sense that I have no more living grandparents, but I'm also fortunate that my grandparents lived to be as old as they did for as long as they did. My granddad, I don't know why I emphasized it weirdly, my granddad had the opportunity, however brief, to get to know his great-grandchildren. And that's wonderful, the fact that he was able to live long enough to see his great-grandchildren. I'm very, very honoured to have known my grandparents, on my father's side, for as long as I did. I really did not interact with the mother's side. My mother's dad was dead before I was born, and my mother's mum, or my mum's mum rather, don't want to say mother's mum, but I never really interacted with her very much. I never really honestly interacted with any of my mother's side of the family that much. It was always my father's side. And I'm lucky to have known them for so long. But yes, back to the original point of the fact that I could just... There's the thing of movies now. Quite a lot of movies exist that you can watch them, and every single person that you see on screen and here is gone. They're all gone. And in a way, you playing that movie brings them back in a strange sort of way, just a little. It returns them, their voices, to a world that hasn't heard them for years, possibly decades. Yes, but it's a lot less prevalent with YouTubers than it is with movies. YouTube has not been around as long as movies have been. And like the golden era of the golden age of cinema was a long time ago now. But you are starting to see it with YouTube, yes. But it's not as big of a gap. It's not as prevalent. There are definitely examples. Total Biscuit is one of them. Total Biscuit is one, a pretty prolific one. But they're not as prevalent. Video games, it's not that prevalent yet either. But eventually, that will start happening. One day you'll play a video game and every single voice actor in that video game will be gone. One day. And that'll be a weird thought as well. It's just a strange thought about the passage of time. Yeah, it's not as common as movies. Movies, absolutely. Television shows to a lesser extent, but movies, absolutely. Because there are some super old movies out there. God, super old movies. Just think, when I was born, there were still reruns of... There's still some reruns when I was growing up of some really old movies. You'd have, like, a period on, say, Sunday afternoons, or the middle of the afternoon, or on a weekday, where they just rerun something like, here's this super ancient medieval Arthurian fantasy movie from, like, the 60s. Like, here it is! We have 90 to 100 minutes to kill in the schedule. Let's put this in here. It's gonna cost us peanuts. I'm not even thinking about Prince Valiant. Not even thinking about Prince Valiant. I'm thinking about a different movie. It's... Oh, that one! It's even older than I thought. It's not even the 60s. It's the 50s. Now, I remember, for some reason, it was just on. 1954's The Black Knight. And why was it an interesting movie there? Because Peter Cushing was in it. Like a weird Arthurian movie. And it's definitely got one of those posters. It's definitely got one of those 1950s-esque posters. Oh, he did lots, like, Peter Cushing did. Peter Cushing is a character all his own. You know, Peter Cushing, Vincent Price. The trio of them. Vincent Price, him, Christopher Lee. He was... people from an absolute other era. And there are some movies that Peter Cushing was in which have not aged well. There are movies that have absolutely aged well. And then there are movies like The Skull. If you want an incredibly funny and a weird experience, watch the movie The Skull. It's got Christopher Lee and Peter Cushing in it. It's weird. Like, it's definitely evocative of a time of, you know, cinematography and filmmaking, where having a skull, a prop skull, on a piece of piano wire, which you can blatantly see dangling about, that's meant to be horrifying. You're like, oh no, it's the skull! Watch out, it's very slowly hovering towards you! Be careful, it's gonna get you! Such a weird movie. Such a weird movie. I will tell you that The Skull did not have any lasting impact on my creative endeavors. But it was very silly. Who knows, maybe back then it would have been considered quite scary, but now I believe the word I would use for it is quaint. The word I would use for it now is quaint. But I watched it And that is the thing. I watched that movie. Out of many other movies from that time, I watched it. And you can't say the same about many other movies. You can't say the same about a lot of other movies. But you know what I can say, though? We're definitely going to be rating Grimmeth, because Grimmeth is doing his inverted WASD Daggerfall run. But it's time for me to thank you all for being here, everyone. Because you are absolutely fantastic, amazing, beautiful, wonderful, couldn't do what I do without you, and I wouldn't want to do what I do without you. You are the heart and soul of my community. You make this all possible, and I've never been happier than when I am entertaining all of you. And there are a couple of things here we can talk about before we conclude. Starting off with the website there, thanks Demon Dragon, where you can check out my schedule, reauthentic.com, and also find links where you can buy my book, Aaron Hope. And there's also my Discord, thanks Kid Burden, where you can check out a larger thriving community, which I'm often a part of. I'm going to be there after this stream. Loads of places to talk about stuff, loads of much based on Let's Plays and streams, past and present, and if you link your Twitch and Discord together and you sub to your Twitch, you can see Twitch emotes and Discord, which is fantastic. There's also that Patreon. There you can support me in doing what I do. There's not a Let's Play stream-wise hidden behind paywalls, but there is a lot of stuff that goes behind the scenes that you typically do not see, including but not limited to the editing, compression, test streams, test recording, and everything makes all what I do a reality. And with the mortgage, bills, food, cats, and all that jazz, I rely now more than ever on the people who pledge to me to make all what I do a reality. But remember, never put money towards me you cannot afford to do so. Don't put yourself in a dire financial situation just to help me out. Always take care of your fun, disposable income, and put it separate from your essential purchases, because you need to make sure everything's square with you first before you think about throwing things my way. And if you do want to throw things my way, it can be any amount. Even $1 makes a difference, because enough people pledging $1, all adds up. You not only get a different colored name on Discord and my deep and sincere thanks, you also get the ability to put suggestion forward for the Patreon shortlisted votes. Then there are the YouTube channels. There is Kikoskia, the 18-and-a-half-year-old 11,500 plus video Let's Play channel. I'm so old. And then there's VOD, the newer VOD focus channel. And if you want to help those channels grow, you can do so by liking, commenting on videos, subbing if you're not subbed, and if you are subbed, press that bell for those notifications. There's also the social media accounts, Twitter, Blue Sky, Mastodon, Discord, community tabs, and YouTube. There you could just check everything out and everything all stuff. I think I'm repeating myself. There's also a Throne wishlist. There you can put money towards things that bring me joy. Right now, there's a number of stuff for the Avatars Resplendent and Marines Extreme. There's also stuff for the basic materials of the Marines Extreme, as well as a display figurine for the amazing digital circus characters. We're on to Kane now. After that, it'll be the more minor characters. Finally, there's me thanking all of you, because seriously, you are absolutely fantastic, amazing, brilliant, wonderful. I could not do what I do without you, and I wouldn't want to do what I do without you. You are the heart and soul of my community. You make this all possible. And I've never been happier than when I am entertaining all of you, and I do mean that sincerely. You are all absolutely fantastic, and just the most awesome group of people, and I'm just so happy to be able to entertain you as my job. And I will keep doing this as my job for as many years as I can, as long as I can keep balancing the books, as it were, and I do that with the help of all of you. With you checking out my content on YouTube and Twitch, whether you actively comment or just lurk, both are appreciated. There's also the Twitch subs, Twitch bits, Patreon, Throne, direct donations. As long as it all balances out, I will keep doing this for as long as I can, for as many years as is possible. So thank you all, folks, ever so much. Seriously, thank you. Thank you so much, thank you. And whether it be morning, afternoon, or evening, I hope you have a fantastic rest of your day, and I hope you achieve everything you set out to do. The next stream, that is tomorrow. That will be at 7 PM BST. It will be the continuing adventures of Selwyn and Dark Souls 2 Scholar of the First Sin, where we'll spend a little bit of time getting some more Titanite chunks, then we'll upgrade our stuff and see what things we can find, what bosses we can defeat, what power we can gain, and what power that will be. What power it will be. And I'll catch you next time, folks, and I'll see you then. Later. And remember, be nice to each other, everyone, for if everyone is nice to each other, the world would be that much better a place. And we all want that, don't we? Well, I certainly do. And I hope you do too. Later. And thanks again, everyone. Seriously, thank you. Later.